Hey y'all, this is Marshall with Momming in the City. Welcome to my channel if you are new here, and welcome back to all of my returning viewers. Today we are doing another cash stuffing, and we're going to be cash stuffing $650 today. And we have a lot going on, so we just gonna jump right into it. If you have not already, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and make sure that you like this video and comment in the comment section below to interact with me. It really helps my channel. So today, y'all, let's start by emptying our cash envelopes. We always do that first. Anything that's left over gets reallocated back into the budget. So for groceries, we are going to be doing our normal $150. However, I've also already done a grocery pickup online, and so I need to allocate the money back to the bank. So you're gonna see me do that, but in order to not trip my own self up, let me just go ahead and do 150. So but once I'm done stuffing all of these, instead of putting it up, I'm gonna show you how I allocate money to go back to the bank. So groceries gets 150 and it was empty, so we're gonna put this to the side for now. Next, normally it's eating out. That's my next one. So eating out is empty, and eating out is going to be getting $25 as normal. Next is household. Household has $10 left in it, so we're gonna put this to the side for now. I'm gonna just put this here, and then household gets $25. So 25. Next is gas. I did go ahead and fill up our tank last week like I promised I would, and actually I put some more gas in our tank again, so this is another one that I'm gonna have to allocate money back to the bank. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and do, it's $30, so we'll do 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30 into gas. And I'm gonna try to not get myself confused because I really have a lot going on today, but it's fine. Spending gets $20. And again, I'm gonna have to allocate money to go back to the bank from this as well. And I'll tell y'all what I spent everything on once I go through these things. So $20. And then lastly is my $1 savings. So whenever I spend money out of these envelopes, whenever I get a $1 back, I automatically put it into this dollar savings envelope, and this dollar savings envelope goes to my savings challenges. It's really specifically for my penny challenge, but if I need it for something else, another challenge, or if I need it in general, you know, I will use it. It's there. But I normally like to have it available for my penny challenge, or when we get further along in the penny challenge and we're saving $10, $15 every single week. I don't expect to have enough change to cover that, so I wanted to have some ones in place to be able to cover that. But for today, I'm going to put this to the side. And so this stays empty because it gets funded through these. So let me see what I'm going to do first. All right, so first I want to talk about a challenge that I saw on Rochelle Adamson's channel. It's the Make It Rain challenge. And the way that it works is there's 5 Fridays in the month of April. And so I read the instructions, and I can't remember the person who created this one, this, you know, specific envelope, but I will look for it and I'll make sure that I have that person tagged below. I'm also going to tag Rochelle Adamson's video where I saw this at in the description box below. So y'all check that out if y'all want to go ahead and do it. But the way that it works is you start with $5, and then every Friday you add $5. So it would be 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25. But I saw what she said, you know, you can start with any amount. Just make sure that you go ahead and add $5 each time. So I'm going to start with $10. So it'll be 10, 15, 20, 25, $30 for me. And so that will put $100 in this envelope. However, I'm also going to put any $5 and $1 that I have left over from the week in this envelope, and I won't count it. I'll just put it in there and see what I have at the end of the month, just to challenge myself a little more and to spice it up just a little bit. And y'all, this envelope is going to be a pamper envelope for me for the month of May. I'm going to be having my baby at either the end of this month, very beginning of next month. And I want to have like a pamper day, where I get a massage, my nails done, my feet done, things like that. So that's what this is going to be used for. So this is what I'm planning to do. Out of this Make It Rain envelope, I want to pinch money from my cash envelopes to be able to go ahead and cover this. So for the first week, I need to get $10. So that means I have to go in here and find $10. And I already know which ones I'm going to use. Household is going to be one of them. So instead of household getting 25, I'm going to take 5 out, and it's going to only get 20. So this is the first 5 that's going in for the week. Next, I'm going to pinch from groceries. So groceries, instead of getting $150, we'll get $145. So let me break this 10 down. I forgot to do that. So I'm gonna break this 10 down into 5 and 5 ones. 2, 3, 4, 5. So for now, I'm going to go ahead and put this back in there. So now groceries has 145 and household only has 20. So that's me pinching $10 from my cash envelopes to go into this Make It Rain challenge, because everything has to come from within the budget, because my budget is, already, I do like a zero-based budget, so it's already pinched to the limit. So that's going to be 10. And then on top of that, and I gotta do this envelope a little better, but on top of that, I'm going to put all of the 5s and 1s that I had left over in my cash envelope in there. So that's the Make It Rain challenge. Like I said, I'll have it tagged below if you guys want to go ahead and do this challenge. I think it's really fun, and it shows you how easy it is. And I'm not saying it's easy to be like, oh, anybody should be able to do it, because I do understand that at times we go through hardships. I've been there myself, definitely. So I'm not trying to make light of it, but I'm just trying to say that you can see in your budget where you can pinch a little something off of it and try to save for something. And you may want to save, for something totally different. You may want to pay off debt. You may want to get ahead on the bill. But I really wanted to do something and pamper myself after I have the baby, just to get on my woman stuff. So that's what I'm going to do for this. So this is done. That's the Make It Rain challenge. I'm going to put this to the side. Next thing I need to address is I have a cushion in my checking account. Because I have 2 checking accounts. One is for paying bills. It does not have a debit card attached to it. Then I have another checking account in case I ever want to spend money on things like Amazon, grocery pickup, anything I want to buy online. So normally what I do is I get my things online, and then I come and I take the money out of the envelopes and put it back to the bank. So let's start with groceries. I spent $118 on a grocery pickup. So I'm going to take out 100. Let's see. I should have broke this down better, y'all. It's okay. I'm going to just take 120 and put it back towards the bank. And that's fine. So that's from groceries. So that leaves me left $24 left in groceries. Why do I feel like that's off? So 120, and then 20 is 140, and then I put 5 to the Make It Rain challenge, and so I should have 5. Oh, that is 5. Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I was like, what have I done? All right. So this is $25 that's left over in our grocery for the week, because I've already done I've already put in for the grocery pickup. Household is fine because I haven't spent any money in household. Surprisingly, I haven't spent any money in eating out yet, so eating out is fine. And gas, I put $28 in our tank. These are some crispy ones. That's why they get me. All right, so I put 28 into the tank. So I'm taking 28 to put back to the bank. And then in spending, I had to get some things printed. And I used $20. I used $10 at the print shop. So that also needs to go back to the bank. And so now spending only has $10 left. And then my dollar savings. Of course, I'm going to take some of the dollars that's left over here and put it in there. But I'll do that later. And then all of this is going back to the bank. So this is my back to the bank envelope. I got this from, and I had some more money because I bought some baby stuff. So I had to get some money out of my baby sinking fund. And all of this is going to my bank account to go back into the cushion so that I have money available to buy things when I need it. So I just recycle it back and forth, y'all. All right, next. So that's taken care of. That's our cash envelopes. The next thing that I want to address really quickly is, well, you know what? I'll address it when I get to it. So let's go to my sinking funds. So my son, Cobbs, he's getting $5 into his sinking fund. My daughter, Anns, is getting $5 into her. And these aren't really sinking funds, y'all. These are more like cash. These are more like spending funds. This is just to have money available if my kids want to get something, if they want to go out to get something to eat or get something from the store or buy something. My daughter loves like hair products, skin products. So this is just to have extra money to give them to where I'm not using my card or coming out of my spending. This is just me putting money to the side. They do have, you know, savings accounts that's separate from that. Next is baby. Baby is getting $50. And y'all, I have been saving for the baby, and I feel guilty when I buy stuff and I spend money out of this envelope. I don't know why. I had to get myself out of there. I was like, this is what you've been saving for, to get stuff for the baby. So like when I see cute little things come up or stuff that I wouldn't even think of, like I saw a thing, it's like a floaty for a baby. You kind of put it around the baby's upper area, the neck area, and they can float up to well, as young as 2 weeks. So I ordered the one for the small baby, and then I ordered one for when she gets a little bit older. And so I took that money out of here, and that's what you saw in the back to bank envelope was for that. I'm not putting anything in this or this one for the month of April. Next is savings. This is what I wanted to talk about. I'm not putting anything in savings right now. Not in this specific envelope. I do have stuff that's in the bank, but I'm not putting something in this specific envelope right now. Emergencies. So if you saw my video a few weeks back, you know that with my stimulus money, I went on ahead and I put $1,000 into my emergency fund. Now I have been saving for my emergency fund on my own, just little by little. And I have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. So $180. So this still stands. I still have $1,000 in my emergency fund in the bank. But I wanted to repurpose the money that I had been saving on my own into my maternity leave envelope that I've been doing. And the reason that I'm doing that is because normally I said for until I have the baby, I wanted to take any leftover money I had from my cash envelopes and put it into that maternity leave envelope. But since I'm doing the Make It Rain challenge and I'm taking the 5s and 1s and I'm putting it into the Make It Rain challenge, I say, well, I can take this money from out of here since I have my 1,000, and then I can put it into my maternity leave envelope. So that way I don't feel bad about doing this Make It Rain challenge and doing something to pamper myself. So I'm going to take this out. My next goal for my emergency fund is going to be to save 1 month of expenses, which is about $3,500. So I really had 3 tiers. Well, really 4 tiers of the emergency fund that I wanted to do. So I wanted to save $1,000. Just as a basic, $1,000, having it there and quick in case you need it. I wanted to save 1 month of expenses. The next savings goal would be 3 months of expenses. And then the next savings goal is 6 months. So my next like I said, my next savings goal is 1 month of expenses, which is about $3,500. So after I have the baby, I'm going to get back to saving for my emergency fund and be working towards that $3,500. But for now, I'm going to take this 180 out of here since I do have that 1,000, and I'm going to allocate it to, this says savings challenge. I had initially got this from my husband because he said he was going to do the savings challenges with me, and then he just decided he was going to do his things electronically. He didn't want to fool around with cash. So I just went on ahead and took this, and this is now turned into my maternity leave envelope, because when I go out to have my baby, I'm taking an extra 2 weeks off that's not going to be paid. And so I said I was fine with that. I want to spend more time with my baby, so I'm willing, you know, to not be paid, so, you know, to have that extra time. So this is what I want to do. Also, I had a savings account at a credit union that I was not using. It was a travel savings account that I had set up years ago, maybe like 5 years ago, and I had stopped contributing to it, and then found out that I had $55 in that account. So me and my husband went to get that, and I'm going to also be putting this into my maternity leave envelope. So I'm really trying to show this envelope some love, y'all, so that when I'm not getting paid for those 2 weeks, because I'm extending my maternity leave, that I have some money to kind of cushion that time. So that's 180 plus 55 is 235. So what we're going to do is I'm going to start counting these down and get as close to 235 as I can. So the first one is 65. So I'm gonna scratch that off and then subtract it from my total. All right, I have 170. So next is the 25. All right, next is 45. Next is 45 again. Next is 40. Okay, that leaves me with 15. So I'm going to go to the nearest 15, which is here. And I'm going to just go ahead and scratch that off. And that's done, y'all. So I was happy to be able to do that. I'm excited about that. And all of this is going in here. Now, anytime that I have any 20s or 10s left over in my cash envelope, I still will allocate that for this envelope here. But any 5s or 1s, it's going to go to the Make It Rain challenge. But since I didn't have anything left over, I said, you know what? Let me repurpose that, you know, for this envelope, which is very important to me. This is my maternity leave envelope. So like I said, it's really important that I get that done. So I have some money saved over for that unpaid time from work. And then lastly, what I need to stuff in here is my savings challenges envelopes, which I put $150 in my savings challenges envelope. So I'm going to go ahead and take 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 135. Let me see. Let me go back, y'all. Let's see. So 50, 70, 90, 110. Let's do 130, 140. 145, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. So that's 150. And this will go to fund my savings challenges for the next week. And I had a little bit of money left over in there from last week, which is always a plus. So that's my savings binder stuffed. And next we're going to move to my sinking funds. All right. Beauty is going to be getting $50. And I'm getting some braids before I go in to have the baby, so I need this to pay for the hair and ultimately to pay for the braids. Clothing is getting $5, but I'm gonna have to break this down. I should have broke my money down a little bit better. So I'm gonna put a 5 here and then take 10. Let's see if I can make that work. I gotta do better about getting better denominations, y'all. I don't think I had couponing on the list to get anything. Nope, I didn't. All right, so beauty gets 50. The next thing getting something is going to be entertainment, which is getting 5. So I gotta take a 5 in here. Next is home. I don't think I put home down. Nope, I didn't put down home or home decor or planner. I did do travel, so travel is going to get 5. So that's 5. Next is Bath and Body Works. Let me see if I have a 5 in here that I can make a 10. Yep, so I'll put a 5 here and take a 10. Because they are, oh wait, no. Oh yeah. So Bath and Body Works is on there for 5. Birthdays is on here for 5. So I'm gonna put 5 and take a 10 for birthdays. Car maintenance is on here for 5. So let's see what I could do. I could put a 5 and take a 10 for car maintenance. Next, I didn't put date night on here. Holidays is on here for 5. Let me just go ahead and take a 5. Let me see if I have 15 that I may can turn to a 20. No, I don't. All right. So holidays gets 5. Medical is going to be getting 50. Sam's is going to be getting 50. So let's see, 20, 40, and that's 50. Let me see. So that's, and if you have, this is your first time seeing my videos, I'm going to Sam's to do a big haul before I have my baby, like to get a lot of stuff so I don't have to go back there for about 3 months. And I was also considering getting a Costco card. So I had been saving for a Costco membership, which is $60. So what I do is whenever I put money towards Sam's Club, I pinch $10 off for the Costco membership. So that's fully done because it's $60 and I have $60 saved for the Costco membership. And then I'll put $40 here. For Sam's Club. And then I said if I decide I'm not going to worry about getting a Costco membership, I'll just take the money that I saved for the membership and either put it with the haul money, or I may just save it to renew my Sam's Club membership, you know, next year. So I'll see. And then lastly, school is getting 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, y'all, so I think that is it. All of my cash envelopes have been stuffed. My sinking funds have been stuffed. And I was able to go ahead and put money towards my maternity leave envelope and also the Make It Rain challenge, which was very exciting to me. I'm ready to do that. And I'll go ahead and fill out all my trackers and fill out this envelope once we get off. I don't want this video to be more longer than what it's already been because it seems like it's going to be super long. But I had a lot going on. Anyway, y'all, thank you for sticking by. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, and comment below. You know, interact with me in the comments. Like I said, it really does help my channel, and I appreciate you guys for being here with me, and I will see you later. Bye.